Khalsa Bikers. So we've come to Paris to do a bit of street parchar in French. You know, wherever we go, I know it's in the Gurdwara, the Bani is still there, yeah? Sakhi stays same. Now, I want to talk a little bit about why Gurbani is so important, because there's a little Sakhi. Once Bhai Mardana ji, the companion of Guru Nanak Dev ji Maharaj, asks Guru Nanak Dev ji, say, Maharaj, you say that your shabad is like a jewel, yeah? That Guru ka shabad ratan hai. That's Guru Amardas Ji's Bani. That the Guru's shabad is like a jewel. Now, Maharaj said, explain this to me, how it's like a jewel, why do you use this analogy? So Guru Nanak Dev ji Maharaj said, okay, Bhai Mardana, I'll give you something which will explain the story to you. And they picked up a stone on the ground and they gave it to Bhai Mardana. I said, Bhai Mardana, take this stone, it was shiny stone, so take it to the shops and see what you get for it. So Bhai Mardana ji said, Satvajan, okay Maharaj, I will do. Went over to the shops, and the first shop that came across was a greengrocer. And they showed the greengrocer this stone. They said, look, what do you think you could give me for it? He goes, look, it's a nice stone. My wife might like it. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll give you a bag of vegetables. Yeah. And Bhai Mardana says, okay, that's a nice fair offer. Let me go and see what else I can get for it. And they went to another shop, and it was like, a leather, like a metalworking shop, or some other shops. And they offered them, what would be like a decent price and what that person was used to trading with. So whether it was, some tools or other things. And then finally they decided to go and ask a shop of a jeweler, somebody who actually dealt with precious stones. Now, when they went to the jeweler literally said, oh my gosh, I've never seen a diamond of such a high quality. He goes, I can't even give you anything in my whole shop that equals this jewel. Now, Bhai Mardana ji was a bit shocked and surprised, as you might think, because he'd been used to people offering him what they were normally used to trading. Not someone who was going like, wow, it's so amazing, I can't believe it. So he said, okay, what would you give me for it? And he was like, well, no, it would not be right for me to buy this off you for anything, because it's just too invaluable. Make sure you keep it and keep it very safe. So Bhai Mardana ji came back to Guru Nanak Dev Maharaj and they said, look, Guru Nanak Dev ji, look, this is what happened. No one else really sort of valued it, but the jeweler, he was like saying it was amazing. So explain to me the main meaning of this katha. And again, to what the Sakhi is about is, Maharaj said, look, only that person that has dealt with this kind of a thing, one who knows about precious stones, can accurately value this kind of a stone, because you have to have some kind of wisdom, you have some kind of experience, some kind of knowledge to even put a price upon something. If you know nothing about it, you won't value it. And they said, now this shabad is like a jewel, because those people that understand about Bani, they understand about what is the point of reading part, what is the point of reading something which is spiritual. They will really appreciate the value of Gurbani. And that comes back to what Gurbani is. Gurbani is not just telling us, the path to walk. It's not just a series of instructions. Gurbani is the way. Not only is it the way in the sense that if we read Gurbani, we can get enlightened, but it's in music, it's in poetry. Not only is it in poetry, it's made to rag music. So a shabad in itself, when it's sung in that rag music, in the right tal, can create such an atmosphere inside us that the sound itself is going to elevate us, let alone what the meaning of it is. And when we start to fall into the shabad, we really put the shabad into us. And Maharaj says in Gurbani ki, Aavo Sikh Sadguru ke pyareo, gaavo sachi Bani. Oh Sikhs, come and sing the Bani. The Bani is not just meant to be read, it's meant to be sung. And by singing it, we can experience that Bani. Because later on in that same pari, Maharaj says ki, Maita gaavo Guru keri, Baniya sir Bani. It's the highest Bani amongst all Bani. And then Maharaj says, Jinko nadar karam hove, hirde tirna samani. Those people that are blessed with kirpa, in their heart that Bani comes and resides, and they actually become part of that shabad, which is really the ultimate essence of Bani, is Waheguru. Bani Nirankar, Bani is God. And if a Sikh starts to sing Bani and experiences Bani, the Sikh will experience God through Bani. And ultimately, the Mother says the highest stage of a Sikh's life is shabad, because actually at the end of Japji Sahib, when Maharaj talks about the Panch Khands in the 38th padi, they say Kadiye Sabad Sachi Taksal. So the real thing to form is a shabad inside us, to make that shabad pargat. And that really would mean that Maharaj is inside us and the Guru is pargat inside the Sikh, because Bani Guru, Guru hai Bani. So really it's hard to explain to someone how valuable Bani is. But when they start to read it, when they start to understand other Banis in this world, then they look at Gurbani, they will really value it. And so all of us, we should take this message for ourselves. We can get enlightened through Bani. I'm sure I probably made some mistakes in that katha, so please forgive me. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.